Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you have had a great week and are not too busy getting ready for Christmas and all the hustle and bustle. Today, I wanted to talk to you about giving art as gifts. With the Christmas season coming here, I thought it would be a valid time to discuss these things, and it's going to be a two-part discussion today. Um, Part one will be if you're going to go to a professional artist and buy a work of art from a professional. That's one way to go. And obviously, as a professional artist, yeah, I think it's a good way to go. And secondly, I want to also talk about my students and those of you who like to paint for a hobby and the importance of giving your work as gifts. It's hugely valuable and just a glorious thing to do. But I want to talk to you a bit about how to ensure that it's a successful gift giving way to go. So let's just dive right in and first of all talk about buying some art from a professional. It's not, I don't always recommend giving art as a gift because art is such a personal thing and it's a very individual thing, and not everybody is going to respond to a work of art in the same way. So just because you really love that painting, it doesn't mean the person you're giving it to will feel the same way as you do. So you have to ponder that. A lot of times I have recommended that my clients purchase a gift certificate instead and give that as a gift in order to for that person to put the gift certificate towards choosing their own art. That is a very good way to go. And sometimes it works super well. My mom bought me this glorious painting for my 30th birthday, and I absolutely love it. It was from a local artist who I very much like and respect, and I love his paintings. And my 30th birthday wasn't that long ago, but it's been a few years, and I still love that painting more than anything. It was one of the best gifts my mom could have ever for me because it was from her, it was a special occasion, all of those things. And that is one of my most treasured possessions, is that painting that hangs above my bed. And every time I look at that painting, I remember my mom, and I remember my friend Gary who painted it, and what a great painter he was. And I study his brush strokes, and I get happy every time I look at that painting. So giving art is like hugely valuable and very something I do recommend, as long as it's done with caution, and you want to make sure that that person receiving the painting is going to treasure it for years on end. It is something that you're going to have for a long time. Art isn't something you just, put on your wall for a few years and then you get rid of it and you move on or pass it along. It's something that's going to be with you for a long time, and you want to be able to ensure that it is a good fit. So I hope that makes sense. My advice, yeah, give art for gifts. It's amazing. And support artists. That's how we make our living. That's a great thing always. But just do it with a little bit of care and thoughtfulness, of course. And you have to think too about the artist who painted that painting. Because back in my early career, I used to always believe that art should sell strictly on the work of art itself and on its beauty, on its aesthetics, and what the art represents. It's got good composition, good line, good color, all of those things. A valuable work of art should stand on its own. And as my career progressed, I realized that that's not the only thing that matters, because the real truth is that that artist put their own energy into that painting. They are a part of that painting, and there is no taking the artist out of the art, if you can word it that way. So it's really kind of an interesting dynamic, because you are putting that artist energy on your wall and in your home. And So the person that's going to have that painting around needs to really like the artist as well. So that is a big part of it. And I didn't realize that until later in my career. So it's an interesting whole dynamic, that a painting takes a long time to do, generally, for the most part. Some come quicker, some take longer. But that it is a definite exchange of energy that, if I am with a canvas for hours and hours of my life, that will go into that painting, and it's all part and parcel. So it's really important to keep that in mind. And the second thing I want to talk about today is for the students in my life and your life who really like to paint, and have all these paintings that are really good. Maybe you're not a professional, maybe you're not at that level, but giving your paintings away is also a tremendous value. And one of my paintings that I have hanging in my living room was done by a friend of my mom's. They were best friends in the 70s, before I was even born, and that was a gift from that artist to my mom, and it's one of the most valuable paintings in our house, personally, not monetarily. So I really enjoy that painting. And he's not a famous painter, but he was very talented, had incredible brush strokes. That was a treasured gift to my mom, and now it's a treasured gift to me. And so you do not have to necessarily be giving art from a professional artist. And so for those of you who like to paint for hobby, it is the same as what I just discussed earlier. You are putting your energy into that painting, and it is a gift you are giving to people by giving your energy. You are leaving a legacy. And some of you are painting and want to leave it to your kids and your grandkids, and that is hugely important to pass that on from one person to the next. So do not underestimate the value of your own work. Just because you are not a professional doesn't mean that those gifts of art shouldn't be given, that they should be hanging on. Those art that you are creating should be hanging on the walls of your family and your friends. So please pass it along. Don't keep it hidden in a pile in your room or in your basement or in your spare room, whatever. Pass it along. There is tremendous value in passing on your passion for art to other people. And I think it makes a brilliant, brilliant gift. What else did I want to say? Yeah, art is great. Who doesn't love art? I mean, come on. How can you go wrong? Just want to be cognizant of the person's home, the person's space, and the person's, not everybody likes landscapes, for example. Not everybody is going to want a humongous painting, obviously. So just keep that in mind. And another thing I just wanted to briefly mention, just a bit of a sidebar here at the end of our session here. But I do have gift certificates available for my art lessons. So if that is something that you would also like to give for a gift, feel free to contact me at any time. I do my weekly art lessons, and I also do my art lectures, which will all be starting again in January. This is already the last 10-minute art tips for the year. I can't believe the year is almost complete, and what a crazy year it's been. I hope everybody is safe. And for those of you that were impacted by the floods, I hope your family is safe and that you are getting back on your feet. My thoughts and prayers are with everyone that is struggling right now. And I really hope you all have a good Christmas surrounded by love and laughter. Laughter is incredibly, incredibly great. And I do hope that you are all surrounded with art, whether you're painting or getting art or giving art, whatever it is. Art, there's no end to great art out there. And I know many of you have a tremendous talent, and I want you to all keep your brushes moving, okay? And I really will look forward to seeing you in the new year. Please do stay safe. And if you have any comments or questions, please do so in the comment section. Send me a message. For those of you who are following my weekly tips, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch them. And yeah, thank you very much for following. Have a great holiday season. And let's just say 2022, it's going to be a much better year for everyone. All right, take care. And thanks again. Bye for now.